In this video, we will talk about top Swift online courses to enroll in. Nowadays, app developers must be fluent in the Swift programming language. This makes it easier to work with Apple's system. Swift is a powerful and easy to use programming language.
Before we continue, if you have not subscribed to our channel, this is the time to hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. Don't forget to turn on post notifications to always stay updated with latest videos.
For iOS, OS X, tvOS, and watchOS, it combines the greatest characteristics of C and Objective-C. It works because it overcomes the limitations of C compatibility. Swift projects can be a lucrative full-time profession as well as a good side hustle. Enroll in one of the best Swift courses available online to improve your skills. In this video, we will discuss some of the greatest quick courses available for that purpose. Chris Lattner designed Swift, an open-source OS-based programming language. This compiled programming language helps you to create dynamic projects in record time. In the coming years, Swift has the potential to become the de facto programming language for creating immersive, responsive, consumer-facing apps. The list. 1. iOS and Swift, the complete iOS app development bootcamp, Udemy. This may be the iOS certification course online for you, if you wish to start your iOS app development journey with prototype and wireframe design. You'll get a bunch of design resources as a bonus for attending this session. It's one of the top iOS courses for additional materials, as you'll get a coding ebook and a large collection of design assets. You'll construct iOS apps with Swift 5.1 and the CoreML feature throughout these classes, allowing you to embed machine learning into your app to increase speed. There's also a section dedicated to Apple's Swift UI framework, which allows you to create attractive user experiences quickly. Learning excellent UX design is essential when starting with iOS development. The course, for example, does not go into great detail on collection views, which is an important design consideration. Regardless, it makes use of some of Apple's most modern design tools, such as Archit, making it one of Udemy's finest Swift courses for iOS. 2. Swift 5, iOS Application Developer Specialization, Coursera. This 4-part specialization includes an up-to-date syllabus that will guide you through the steps of starting a career in iOS programming with the most recent version of Swift. You'll get an entry-level introduction to Swift 5 if you take this iOS development certification training online. You'll also learn how to use core data to develop data-driven apps with collection views and tables that appropriately display data to users. In addition, you'll learn how to integrate complex in-app ads, subscriptions, and purchases into your iOS app. As a result, it's a good specialization for learning iOS development online if you're interested in monetization. Because this specialization focuses only on this operating system, you'll need a Mac OS to complete it. Even yet, it's only a minor annoyance because a virtual Mac machine can be set up on your PC in less than 30 minutes. It's one of the best online quick courses. 3. The complete iOS 10 and Swift 3 developer course, Udemy. With a session that teaches you how to build 21 iOS 10 apps using Swift 3, this is the best iOS school online in terms of diversity and practice. You'll also get access to over 1,000 complementary graphical elements, like icons, buttons, and backdrops, that you may use in future app creations if you enroll in this iOS program. Not to mention the year's worth of free web hosting that comes with taking this iOS certification course online. Because you won't need to purchase additional hosting, this is excellent for designing apps that require online storage. However, there is no course support for this course. Nonetheless, the Q&A has previously answered a plethora of issues. Because there's ample technical help surrounding regular issues, it's still one of the top Swift courses for iOS on Udemy. 4. iOS App Development with Swift Specialization, Coursera. This Swift Specialization from the University of Toronto will guide you through all of the critical components of iOS app development, allowing you to start a successful career in iOS development. This course will show you how to leverage the Cocoa Touch framework and its many features, such as core animation, to build smooth, high frame rate animations for your app. When looking for entry-level iOS development jobs, the ability to create animations is crucial. You'll be able to build a fully functional and advanced app using threading and complex algorithms. As a result, this is one of the top iOS courses on Coursera if you want to construct complex designs. Finally, you'll be able to design a very engaging app by utilizing phone hardware and capabilities such as GPS, microphone, and camera. Remember that the more interactive your product is, the more money you'll make as an iOS developer. Since this course is based on Swift 2, you may run into problems with deprecated features. Nonetheless, it remains one of the best Swift courses on iOS. 5. The complete iOS 11 and Swift Developer Course. Build 20 Apps, Udemy. This Swift Developer course is for you if you're looking for an iOS lesson that also teaches you how to distribute and market your iOS apps. It includes a free book on how to make money with your coding skills. By the end of the lesson, you'll be able to create high-quality Super Mario Run, Uber, and Tinder clones using Xcode 9 and Swift 4. These tasks can aid in the development of professional experience for your resume. The instructor also demonstrates how to create a marketing website for your apps using free web hosting. As a result, this is the greatest iOS course on Udemy if you want to learn how to get people interested in your apps. Finally, you'll use the instructor's insider knowledge to land an entry-level iOS development job on one of several freelancing sites. Unfortunately, rather than creating a comprehensive program store-ready app, you will only be able to explore fundamental functionalities. Nonetheless, it is one of the finest online Swift classes for iOS for obtaining a solid foundation in the essentials needed to progress to more advanced courses. 6. Introduction to Programming in Swift 5, Coursera. When it comes to Swift 5, this is a fantastic method to get started with app development, especially if you've never programmed before. You'll learn how to use Xcode to construct reusable code sections in this online iOS programming course, giving you a head start on future app projects. It is well structured and employs powerful examples to quickly break down the principles of the Swift programming language and Swift 5, making it one of Coursera's most interactive iOS courses. Along the process, you'll discover how to leverage dictionaries and other data structures to make iOS mobile development simple for beginners. This course, however, is a little out of date in terms of Swift and Xcode versions, so it might not be appropriate if you're interested in the latest iOS releases. Nonetheless, it is one of the greatest Swift courses for entry-level programming available online, and it gives knowledge that applies to different versions. 7. The complete iOS 12 and Swift Developer Course. Build 28 Apps, Udemy. This iOS 12 course will teach you how to design 28 apps for your portfolio, ranging from Uber to Instagram. As a result, it's a great iOS development roadmap for both novices and advanced programmers. You'll learn how to create a secure website to sell the iOS apps you create by taking this iOS certification course online, making it one of the top iOS courses online for learning about marketing as well. Another exciting feature is that you'll learn how to merge real-world data with AI trends, like augmented reality, to create immersive games like Pokémon Go. There are also tutorials on how to use Siri shortcuts to capitalize on user behavior and make your app more convenient. Despite being one of the most comprehensive iOS courses, this training may be too extensive if you want to build an app in less than a day. On the other hand, it's one of the greatest Swift courses for iOS on Udemy, with over 44 hours of training on building various types of apps. 8. iOS Development for Creative Entrepreneurs Specialization, Coursera. This Coursera course prepares you for a successful career in entrepreneurial app development by starting with Objective-C principles and advancing to Advanced Swift. This course will show you how to include sound effects and ambient light sensing into your app to make it more immersive and engaging. You may easily make a great career in iOS app development if you can create an entertaining app with excellent UX. In addition, you'll be able to use gyroscopes, magnetometers, and accelerometers to give your app a genuine gaming experience. As a result, this is the ideal approach to learning iOS to use the iPad and iPhone's powerful sensor hardware. In addition, the instructor demonstrates how to use core data to safeguard app data and ensure secure interactions with various internet services. The course also covers how to distribute beta apps securely over the air. This is one of the greatest online Swift courses. 9. iOS and Swift. Become an app developer, Udemy. If you have a full-time job, yet want to learn iOS programming, this is one of the top Udemy iOS courses for quickly progressing from intermediate to experienced iOS app developer. If you take this intermediate iOS programming course, you'll learn advanced Swift topics including how to use the Model View controller to construct seamless navigational components for a compelling user experience. You'll learn how to leverage the Cormel machine learning framework to create high-performing apps with remarkable responsiveness in a variety of working contexts along the way. The instructor also provides you with special access to a vast DevOps community, making it one of the best online quick courses for after-course help. However, because the course hasn't been updated in a long time, you might have trouble keeping up with the coding due to out-of-date features. With over 90 hours of content on iOS 12 to cover, it still offers outstanding value on Swift fundamentals. 10. Introduction to iOS App Development with Swift 5, Coursera. Introduction to iOS App Development with Swift 5 makes up our full list of top Swift online courses. This might be the course for you if you want to study iOS development using one of the most recent versions of Swift 5. You'll be able to create a window shopper app from the ground up in this tutorial, which covers many aspects of app design as well as common problems you can encounter, making it one of the best iOS courses accessible online. Furthermore, you'll grasp the fundamentals of Swift 5 in a well-presented approach, along with delightful humor that makes otherwise complex iOS concepts enjoyable and understandable. As part of the iOS course, you'll write and run unit tests, which will teach you how to better manage your code and avoid difficulties. Because of the teaching technique, you'll have to do a lot of own research. It is, however, a wonderful online iOS course for improving self-learning skills, and the teachers are always directing you to more resources. Trust you found this video on top Swift online courses helpful. Follow our website for more interesting articles.